Second floor of the apartment, put a couple of guys in there, make sure the super doesn't go in there, nobody goes in until the boys show up. And, we'll be good. Shop is good. Last night,
Denise McGoogan for homicide. Badge number 7341. And this is my partner, Bob Kozlowski. Bob?
Yeah.
Spell your last name.
K-A-Z-L-O-W-S-K-I.
What time is it?
It is 7:55.
Thanks.
all right.
Rudy.
How you
Look
been?
at you.
Good. How's your golf game?
Couldn't drive a sharp stick up a dead dog's arse, my friend.
I like your tie. Hold Up Squad have a yard sale.
See your boyfriend's still making yours.
Oh, God, you guys never stop.
So what do we got, Rudy?
20-year-old black female, Carmela Floyd, lived on the 6th floor.
You said the super found her?
Yeah, the guy was doing a routine door check.
Was she coming or going?
Hard to say if she was carrying flowers.
What floor did you say she lived on again?
6th.
All right.
How far up the stairs did the blood go?
That's it.
They found her like this?
Yeah. Still, they left a ruby ring and a gold necklace.
You got some Polaroids for me?
Yeah. You know, you got the serial guy.
You're not having murders we don't know about, Rudy.
Stairwell rapist. Sexual assault squad thinks he's the guy. They're on their way.
Great.
Has he stabbed before?
No, he's held a knife on him, but...
Yeah, let's go.
This is a secure...
I'm not taking this.
No,
I'm not taking this.
ma'am, no, you cannot take this with you. No,
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Ms. Desiree McCubbin.
Ms. McCubbin, I'm Detective Kozlowski. I'm afraid we're going to have to ask you to leave the apartment while we do our work.
This picture has nothing to do with your work. This is the joy, this terrible city ruin.
Is that a photograph of Carmela there?
With her aunt, my friend Delilah, yes. So I don't see no killer here.
Denise?
Miss McCubbin, I promise you that we won't lose it or damage it, and that we'll give it back to you.
I be watching.
That's fine.
I going nowhere. So I be watching you.
Thank you. I'd also like to ask you if Carmela had any other family in the city.
Only Delilah. The rest in Barbados. Her father was here, but he's no account.
Do you know where he lives?
In the ground a couple of years now.
What was she doing in the room?
She's a friend of the victim's aunt.
Is it your job to make sure that no one enters the scene? Jesus.
I found some dope in the fridge.
Okay, yeah. Anybody touch anything else?
Not that I witnessed.
No, because you're too busy in the fridge.
You're on your bike. Go tell your sergeant I want to talk to him right now. Well, the coroner's been called, canvass is underway, the ident guys are here, and scene's in good shape.
Well, we better organize a search, too.
Yeah, I'll talk to Rudy.
Serial rapist, what do you think?
I'm thinking that's a pretty pristine scene in there, not a lot of violence. There's no visual sign of sexual assault.
It's a funny place to pick a target of opportunity. For a robbery, too. Anyway.
Hey, Bob Kozlowski.
Minnie Patinka, sexual
assault.
Homicide.
So, stairwell, knife, neighborhood, underground parking garage. That's down a blitz of time.
Yeah, but no bites.
Victims in the age range got the strength.
He likes them strong.
That's what we think. None have been smaller than him, and several have been bigger. Which is why he needs the knife for control, right?
I really hope it's not him. I'd hate to think he's taken this step, you know? Serial rapist now gone and got a taste for blood.
Well, look, the other victims put up a fight.
Yeah.
Unless that's part of what gets him off, I don't think that's his game. It's really gonna have a chance.
Well, maybe his game's changed. Anyway, autopsy should help. Look, before we know any more, why don't we just keep this scary little picture to ourselves, okay?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
She was young and strong, like a dancer. A strong, beautiful dancer. Happy, you know, her life was in bloom. Gentle and patient. God couldn't have given me a sweeter niece.
Do you know if she was seeing anybody?
I don't know for certain. She went through many men. I mean, she was not a tease. You understand? Mm-hmm. She'd get involved, but then it would be over. Lucky none of them left her with babies. Oh.
Do you know of anybody who might have wanted to hurt her? Anybody?
But she didn't tell me everything. I guess I didn't ask her because you don't think to ask something like that. I wish I would have. I should ask her, you know. I should ask her. How can somebody do that? Oh,
Well, pathology's gonna need about an hour with the body.
You wanna go to Dawn's party?
Yeah, definitely. We should.
Christ, Don, what were you hoping for? To actually fall down dead on the job? I mean, 30 years is not enough for you.
No. I guess with me off the payroll, you can buy yourself a couple new kids or computers.
Ah, come on. No one is saying.
Don, it's quite a party, huh?
Hey.
Council Pessoa, how goes it?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'd rather be in my shoes than yours, Dad.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
Oh, come on. Service board report. Yeah, homicide clearance rates dropped to, what is it, 68%. Which is a great average for baseball.
There's a lot of factors involved in
Oh,
those
I know.
numbers.
There always is. Which is why some people want to see those factors change. But, hey, don't shoot the messenger, huh?
All it needs a budget.
I'm on your side. God, I hate that guy.
Yeah, he's got a point, though. Homicide isn't exactly raking in the accolades.
So, do we plan for the spectators now?
No, but there is the fact of optics.
Detective McGoogan.
Justice Harrison, how are you?
Well, that's a bit personal, isn't it? Just pulling your leg, dear. Or whatever it is you pull on a woman. Seriously, how goes the battle? I hear you've been sick.
Yeah, I was. But I'm better, thanks.
I'd say. Oh, don't mind me. I remember the first time I laid eyes on you. You must have been, I don't know, 28, 29?
Mm-hmm.
Took my goddamn breath away.
I don't think so. I gotta get my friend his drink, sir.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Later.
I would be lying if I claimed that there wasn't any pressure. It's like Pessoa said, the board reads the numbers, they see 90 go to 65, all of a sudden homicide looks like it's 25%.
What's your point?
The point is, I need some help.
Say it again, fellas.
Yeah, water, please.
Thanks, Woody. I need some help, okay? I can't be looking over Woody's shoulder all the time.
Woody is not the problem.
I'm not saying Woody's the problem. As 2IC, you would report to Woody. Just, I would get a better sense of what is going on.
So
around
you're going to spy on the guy?
I don't want you to spy on anybody. You say you want to see some changes made. I'm telling you, I need some help if that's going to happen. This squad used to be something, all right? It used to be the best around, and there is no reason why we can't have that back.
Pathology's ready.
Tally-ho.
Well, maybe you are.
Well, I mean, we were just talking about a movie, and I said that, you know, I didn't think that particular woman...
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't know it was you down there.
That's okay. Just relax me.
Your way home. So sorry, sir.
Denise.
It's clear by the angle of the rod that the knife entered the rib cage to the right of the spine. The weapon then traveled in an upward track, penetrating the liver and entering the heart. You can see on the x-ray, there's a 3mm piece of metal stuck between the third and the fourth rib. Appears to be the tip of a knife, which is consistent with the blade twisting and breaking while it was being extracted. Did you recover the weapon?
No, not yet.
Excuse me. Hi. Are you Detectives McGoogan and
Kozlowski.
Yeah?
Oh, thank God, this place is a bloody maze.
And who are you?
Moira Steves, Detective Moira Steves.
From IDEN?
No, Northwest Drugs.
Something that we can help you with?
Yeah, I'm assigned to your case.
What?
Excuse me? No one told us.
All right, Devin just called me.
Oh, Devin. Devin called you.
Excuse me, Deputy Chief Hargreave.
Okay, you know what? I really don't want to talk to Hargreave again tonight. Can you make that?
Could you guys clear this up later? Because I got a night from hell ahead of me.
Sorry, Doctor. Yes.
Sure.
None of the tenants saw or heard anything.
Division's got that serial rapist case going on.
Yeah, can you imagine? We're hoping he's not ours. Have you seen my handcuffs?
Here you go. Her aunt said that she went through a lot of guys. Maybe one didn't take no so well.
The killer messed with the face? I understood there was just one knife wound at the back. Doesn't sound like rage. We've all seen rage. The knife starts going and just doesn't stop.
That's true enough.
Yeah, well, that's why Devin's deputy chief.
Right, well, nothing gets solved in offices, so I trust the three of you will complement each other.
Three? We're working in threes now?
Break Moira into the department. I discussed it with Woody, and we decided that you and Denise would be the best mentors.
Oh, so this is a transfer?
Yeah, didn't I say?
No, you said Northwest Drugs.
Oh.
Which is where Moira comes from. 4 stellar years there.
Oh, Moira, why do you say we finish up that paperwork?
Great. See you guys.
Devin, when I came to homicide, I had next to no experience on murders, but I had 22 years on the job.
And it shows, Denise.
This girl is what, 7, 8 years out of the academy? I mean, maybe these poster kids are good for PR, but they sure as hell don't do anything for the rest of us.
Poster kid, that's how you see her.
We were told we were getting Baker, 18-year guy from 52 Division.
Well, Baker's got the ears, that's true.
He knows murders, Devin. I've worked with him on 10.
And I'm sure you'll work with him on many more. Look, what I said last night still goes, but I am not saying let's go back. I'm saying let's go forward. You have a hell of a student there.
Great.
Aren't we lucky?
So as a rule, we like to dig into the victim's past, you know, family, friends.
Surprisingly.
I'm familiar with the basics of homicide investigations.
And you're all set, Pepper. I can't tell. No, I've been talking about it. I can't tell what's going on the other side.
No, then you say she just... Hi, guys.
Hey. Oh, boy. Here come the gods.
Hello.
Denise. Bobby.
Hey, Bruce. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. This is Detective Moira.
Yeah, Steve's. We've met.
Yeah.
Ah, well, Moira's with us now.
Oh, well, congratulations, Moira.
Thanks.
So how's the air up there?
That was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah? Well, watch yourself. It's a long drop, so they told me.
Hey, where we at?
Come on this way.
Thanks.
Milk, coffee, fridge around the corner.
Very good.
Hands off my dulce.
No fear of that. Oh, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's hot. Air conditioning's down, you know, cutbacks, all that stuff.
I feel like we're in a fishbowl here.
Well, I'll get used to it. Look, I can give you Rudy today. You should have a couple more guys freed up by tomorrow, assuming you guys haven't cleared it up by then.
What a nice thing to say. Hey, you guys all finished with that?
Yeah, it's your palace.
Okay, Moira, I want to get that cleared off as soon
Okay.
as possible.
Good to
Thanks
see you,
a lot,
Bobby.
Bruce.
Can you get us a fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that canvas coming, ready?
Nothing much yet. Nobody seems to know her very well. The pattern was, during the week she worked, weekends she went out a lot.
Okay. Where do you want to start?
Her workplace?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, also, Moira, could you scan the rape file, compare the attack, chokehold, stairs, our knife, to whatever their guy uses?
Actually, Rudy, can you do that? You know the case already.
My pleasure.
I wouldn't mind coming along with you guys. See how you interview. Sure, whatever. Great. I'll take my own car. Actually, I'm being interviewed myself in a couple hours.
Interviewed?
Yeah, Project Terrier. Biggest drug pinch in the last 12 years. I mean, I was just lucky enough to tag along. See ya.
Yeah.
It's my old stomping grounds. There's an alley back there. Once spent half a night in it. Summer 1975. Yep. Someone's wicked homegrown, spiked with PCP.
You wake up with your pants on?
You're a nosy little fella, aren't you?
Hey.
Hey. Just watch, okay? Just watch.
I didn't really know her that well, like personal, you know, but I mean, she was my girl. She was like my club girl, you know, so.
So the two of you went out together?
Yeah, I mean, that's all we did, right?
Where'd you go?
Anywhere, you know, as long as it's not MS.
MS?
Yeah, Mississauga. Scarborough.
Yeah. Oh.
Was Carmela seeing anybody?
Yeah, I mean, she was beautiful, you know, so basically she saw whoever she wanted. Nobody got to cling.
Nobody got to cling, so there were no regular boyfriends, no regular guy.
Well, there were like these two guys, Terrence and Vincent, who like she saw regularly.
Okay, let's start with Terrence, all right? What can you tell me about him?
I'm sorry, I don't know his last
That's
name.
okay. That's okay.
I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. That's okay. Just tell. What did he look like?
He was like thin, maybe 30-ish.
Okay.
Strange a bit. Oh, he lived in the same building as she does.
Very good. Very good. Now, when you say strange, what do you mean?
Like, everything gets him revved, you know? He's like Mr. Energy guy. Like, well, I don't know.
How'd he and Carmela get along?
Fine. Except when Vincent was around, he acted all like a guy, you know?
Vincent. Vincent.
Tom,
It's good to
Tom
him.
did shipping and receiving for a year. He was all right with the work, very efficient. But, you know, he's a little strange. Several of the girls felt uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah? Why was that?
Well, he always seemed to have a knife in his hand. For his job, right? But,
Do you have this in a size 8?
I'm sorry, I can't deal with you right now. Mary?
Now, what about this Vincent? You know his last name?
Marcuse. Yeah, he's like this famous DJ kind of.
Famous DJ.
Yeah.
I know. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And how did Vincent and Carmela get along?
I don't know if this means anything, but like, okay, last week we're at the club and Vincent is DJing and Carmela and Terrence are dancing and Vincent comes down from the booth and he like totally gets in her face, right? And it probably means totally nothing, but it was loud in there, so I only saw this. I didn't hear it. Okay, so like Vincent comes down and he's like totally getting in her face, right? So Carmela is like right back in his face. Like, it was harsh, okay? I'm not doing it right because she's so much better.
It's all right.
But, anyways, Terrence, he's just standing there, and Vincent, he's, just, like, smiling, so, I don't know. It was weird because it was harsh, right, when she did it, and I'm like, I thought, I can't believe he took this shit, you know?
Terrence or Vincent?
Vincent. And then after, like, Terrence and Vincent are like joking together, so I don't know if this helps. If this
Everything
may even make any sense.
Every little thing.
You know, this is just so weird.
Okay, so he was strange and he walked around with a knife in his hand.
Yeah, it was for his job. But he'd follow them around the store, watch them too long, too intense. Kind of creeped him out. He tried to walk one girl home.
What about Carmela? He try and walk her home?
Well, actually, they got along all right. Better than Tom did with any of the others.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why do you think?
Carmela was friendly, you know? And Tom got quite, devoted.
Okay.
Anyway, I had to let him go. That or risk losing half the girls.
Terrence Chesney, Tom Witherspoon, and Vincent Marcuse. You liking anybody based on what people were telling?
What?
Are you liking anybody based on what people are talking about today?
I'm sorry, I was into my stuff here. Vincent, I don't know, I just feel...
You guys, I like this guy, Tom. The two of the girls we interviewed went out of their way to mention a knife. That seems significant.
Tom needs his knife as part of his work.
Yeah, but he had antisocial personality. He's obsessed with Carmela.
It'd be nice to hear his side of the story, don't you think, Moira?
The guy was fired for basically stalking.
Not her.
I'm not... Okay, look. I'm not saying we just run with it. I realize these girls disliked, maybe even feared the guy. Now they got a coworker killed with a knife.
Nothing's dismissed. I just prefer to meet the guy before I charge him. Okay, we should bring Vincent and Tom in. You got a preference?
Go with you. Let's bring in Vincent. He's the boyfriend. He's got to have some opinion.
Just a heads up, guys. Got a murder at the subway station across the street.
Shit.
Another woman?
DTC collector. Looks like a robbery.
We still got you?
Bob.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off a little bit, okay?
Oh, I'll wait for you.
No, it's all right.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure Moira would love to sit in your place.
I'm sure she would.
Everything okay?
Yeah. See you in a bit.
Yep. Okay, preliminary interview with Mr. Vincent Marcuse. The time is 8:03, July 17th, 2002. Detective Bob Kozlowski, Detective Moira Steve's in attendance. Thanks for coming in, Vincent. We understand that you and Carmela were pretty close.
Yeah.
Just a few questions here. How long did you and Carmela go out?
About 4 months, give or take.
How are things going between you?
They're all right. I mean, they're pretty good. They're hard argument here and there, but it's all right.
What'd you argue about?
Me working too much, just not spend enough time with her. Typical woman stuff.
Okay. You see her last night? You talked to her?
Nah, I called, and I called and I got the answer machine. She was there, she would have picked up, but she didn't this time, so I was left to wonder. I don't know what to tell you.
You left to wonder about what?
I don't know. I heard there's other guys and stuff, so I'm not a fool, you know? I'm not. I just don't ask any questions. Just leave it alone.
Other guys? She was seeing other guys?
I know there's other guys who were kind of obsessed with her.
So were these guys she'd gone out with?
I didn't know if you were ever gonna talk. I'm just playing. Sorry. No, just people. Like there's this cat named Tom. He used to work with her. He got fired. Tom was a weirdo. I mean, he acted really obsessive. He'd be calling all the time, like weird hours, saying, you know, he didn't know I was there, right? And he'd be, I know you're sleeping, but...
Hey, Detective Denise McGoogan has entered the room. So, Vincent, you and Carmela. Well, should we determine that Carmela was sexually assaulted before she was murdered?
Was she?
Well, that remains to be seen, but if we discover that she was, we're going to need to eliminate you as a suspect, you know?
You separate your hair and your prints from others, we find.
Yeah, so we're sort of hoping we get samples of your skin, hair, blood, semen, you know. That way, if we do find semen in Carmela, we can compare your semen with that. If it doesn't match, you're clear. Okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Of course, that goes without saying that, you know, whatever we get from you, we can use as evidence in the future, all right?
All right, I get it.
Okay. Well, I gotta tell you, Vincent, I don't know how to say this. You don't seem very, well, you don't seem very surprised by Carmela's death.
I didn't exactly grow up probably the way you grew up, you know what I'm saying? I may be sad, but I ain't surprised, all right?
Do you figure Carmela, she just had some bad luck, eh?
No, she was blessed with good looks. It can be a curse. Sometimes that brings the wrong kind of attention. I work the club scene, so I see it all the time. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Hello? Hello, I'm talking. Listen to me. You sent me to the wrong damn house. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I want the new address by Friday. But listen to this. You hear this? You hear that? That's our verbal contract being torn apart. You understand me?
Oh, it's nice to see your communication skills haven't changed.
Oh, damn. Who let the white people in?
Sil, how you doing?
All right, how you
Good to
doing, my
see ya.
man?
Sil, this is my partner, Denise.
How you doing?
Pleasure, I
worked
think.
a beat back in 14 Division.
Yeah, that was ancient history, man. Hey, I hear you got a body.
Yeah, Carmela Floyd. Name mean anything to you? Single stab wound, back, stairwell, no? Well, listen, I don't know where you're at with your gangs.
We always got gangs, man. But it's been a little truce on the streets lately, you know.
Okay. How about Vincent Marcuse?
It's a DJ.
Yeah.
He in on this?
Well, I knew the victim intimately. We're wondering if he had any rep.
Nah, he's pretty tame, you know. I mean, if there was some kind of vengeance or grudge
Yeah.
thing, they'd have killed Vincent's ass, you know what I mean? But, ain't nobody claiming props on this thing, so if I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Great.
All right?
Take it
care.
easy.
You too, man.
Take care.
You looking good.
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye.
All right, take care. Is that a gray hair, dog?
At least I have hair. Guys.
Okay. Can I taste?
How do you like the Irish moss?
Oh, that's very good. Thanks. All right, where are we at?
That Vincent cab we talked to, he seemed pretty...
No, excuse me. We always start with the victim.
Right. Who was Carmela Floyd?
23-year-old black female.
Mm-hmm. Friends?
Lots of friends.
Party girl.
Definitely.
You like her?
Yeah. Casually dated, gainfully employed.
Okay.
No criminal record.
Family, one aunt.
Why would somebody want to date you?
Jealousy?
Theft? There's no wallet on the body.
Well, there's the serial rapist.
I hope it's not him.
Maybe.
You know what I want you to do tomorrow? I want you to find out where she banked. I want you to find out what kind of card she used, and I want you to flag all the cards and see if we can find some traffic.
Vincent. Now, what do we think of Vincent? What do you think
I
of Vincent?
think Vincent's a bit of a peacock, but what he
He is.
says mostly confirms more than it denies, so...
Yep.
What do you think of Vincent Moore?
I think the issue of sexual activity seemed to disturb him more, I thought, than the fact of Carmela being murdered. But, I don't know, maybe that's just my inexperience. So, now that we've gone over all of this, what do we do tomorrow?
We go over all of this again.
Okay. Excuse me, I hit the washroom.
Stop laughing at me. I'm trying.
I'm trying to.
Gotta make the deadline tonight, so we gotta get something in there for 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, something like that.
I would ask Bob.
Bob, do you know anything?
No, it's a tough one. There's no witnesses, and she didn't have a lot of close friends.
No, I mean the TTC case. What do you got for me?
That's what I read, Gail. Just what I read. The kind of pressure that we're getting, which is going to continue until we have an arrest. So how are we sitting?
Oh, we're good. There's a guy we like. Brad's out there after him now.
All right, good stuff. You keep me up to speed.
Hey, Bob.
Larry.
Looks like we're gonna be rolling shoulders for a while, huh? Look out the big one. TTC. We're just hoping they got a little prick on video, you know? And that it's not his first little...
Larry, as a rule, not a cause for celebration when people get murdered. You know, optics.
Right. Well, we'll be out of your hair in no time. Hey, you know where the coffee machine is?
Yeah, it's just around the corner.
Thanks, Bill.
Hey, whoa, what the hell's going on?
It's all right, Bob. I made a copy. We've been bumped.
And Rudy?
We've lost him.
Here, you guys are looking for some new digs?
Yeah.
Got a cozy little fixer-upper for you here.
Thanks, Rudy.
Well, we got a nice little corner suite for you. A view of the door?
By the copy machine? No.
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 Okay, lady says no. Let's take in least. I wouldn't even go in there. How about that desk in the behind? No. All right. Hey. Say hello to your new digs.
Oh, get out of
Hey,
here.
actually, you know what?
This will be perfect.
Are you serious?
It's a good neighborhood. Check it out.
Damn, we don't even need the big board.
Oh.
I'll bring the other one.
Rudy, some chairs, please.
All right, get your board first.
So you can see that perfectly.
Well,
You
not
can-
anymore, honey. Good try.
That was quick. Moving a little too fast for you, Bob.
Okay, so I checked out Carmela's credit card. She had a Visa. I ran it and there was no action, so I had it canceled.
What?
I canceled it.
If the killer has the card and he uses it, how are we going to know?
Christ.
Sorry. I'll take care of it. It's okay.
Thank you.
Hey, guys. Just ran through our contact cards on Vincent. Got him in a couple of cars on different occasions, but nothing that jumps out at you.
Thanks. Thought we didn't have you.
You don't?
Well, I guess we better bring old knifey boy in for a chat, eh?
You want me to go get him?
Rudy, we don't have you.
Just stepping out for a cup of coffee.
Sounds like it rings true. I don't know why you
Tom
asked.
with a spoon. Detective Bob Kozlowski.
Hey, Tom.
And Denise McGoogan.
Detectives?
Thanks for coming in.
Hi.
Why don't you come over here and have a seat?
Yeah, I guess you want to see the knives?
The knives. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, I grew up in Bancroft.
Nice. Yeah.
Right, it's a different way of living.
Uh-huh.
Right, people at the store, they see a knife, they freak.
Yeah.
Like, where do they think a chicken leg comes from? You know, what do they think? It fell off or something?
So you collect knives then, do you, Tom?
Yeah, I guess I'm
You
antiques.
don't have any on you now?
No.
do you? Okay. Right, why don't you have a seat?
All right.
Okay. Rudy, why don't you take those and put them in our office?
Not a problem. I'll be outside if you need it.
Thanks, Rudy.
I just thought, you know, I tend to mutter, so... And this is excellent, omnidirectionally, minimal distortion, especially with the speaking voice.
You know, that's really thoughtful of you to bring that in, but
Yeah.
I think we're going to stick with ours, just in the event the tape gets eaten, right?
Yeah, I can see that as a concern.
Yeah.
I took law enforcement at Seneca.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Wow. My grades were good.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I don't think I'm psychologically cut out for it. You know, last thing you want to be is a detriment. You know, let down your partner.
Sure.
Can't imagine a worse feeling.
You must be feeling pretty bad right now.
Well, everyone. I mean, everyone who knew her.
What was your relationship with her, Tom?
We talked about everything. We talked about everything.
No, Tom, I mean, was it sexual?
It wouldn't have been against my principles. But, no, it never came to that. Which, you know, which is okay.
Sure. Okay, so what were you doing Tuesday night?
Well, I was at home, but I have no way to prove that. You know, I was alone.
No. Well, we were hoping to get some samples.
Which could be used as evidence against me.
You got it.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Polygraph might be a good idea, too, eh?
That'd be helpful.
Yeah. What do you think, Tom? What's funny, Tom?
No, it's just, at first when you had me brought in, I thought, you wanted background on Carmela, you know, information about knives. Right, but of course you gotta see me as a suspect, too.
Well, you get that, don't you, Tom? And being in law enforcement and Seneca, you understand that.
You're the professionals, right?
Vincent's alibi clears. He was being interviewed for Now magazine. He checked out the sexual assault squad's rapist, blitz attack from behind, chokeholds the throat, and wields a big knife. Then proceeds with anal intercourse.
Any physical evidence on him?
Not much.
Wife called you?
And the victim's statements is a balaclava boy. It's 5'10", 150 pounds, swarthy white, no accent, decent English in his 20s.
Shut up!
Thank you. Okay, but nothing more on Vincent, eh?
He's in our system. He doesn't have a record. And I checked it with the Mounties. There's nothing there either. I tracked down Terrence Chesney and I spoke with the super. He does the usual handyman jobs, painting, plant maintenance, structural. I ran him too, and he's got one impairment in the air, but that's it.
Well, that's about time we got him in for a talk.
Okay.
Moira, you want to sit in on it?
I'm halfway through Carmela's stuff, so I think I'll just stick with that.
It's up to you.
Unless you feel it's essential I come along. I mean, my time's probably better spent here.
Great.
Okay. It's Thursday, July 18th. The time is 5:30, and we are interviewing Terrence Chesney.
Tough night there, Terrence? Calling sick?
No, I'm self-employed. Employed I do renovations, specialty paintings. Listen, you guys are gonna find my prints all over her place, okay? I painted a mural in there a few weeks back.
Oh, give me the dope sheets.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Ken. We thought you weren't coming in today.
Sorry, Bob. I need my office.
Okay.
Bill's out if you want to
Sure,
slide next
sure,
door.
yeah.
Hey, Denise, how are you?
Sorry, Terrence, want to come with us? It's just this way.
What was your relationship with Carmela?
Friend.
Excuse me, I didn't hear
Friends.
you.
Oh.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm an alcoholic and I'm going through a bad patch.
Okay, Terrence, just take it easy. You want a glass of water, coffee,
No.
juice, something like that? Aspirin?
Nothing.
Now, Terrence, on the night that Carmela died...
I was drinking with my boyfriend.
Thank you. Good for you.
What can you tell us about Vincent?
Who's that?
Vincent Marcuse, Carmela's boyfriend.
Oh, is that what he calls himself? Oh, well, they went out a few times, but I don't know, boyfriend seems a little ambitious.
How so?
Well, she just didn't seem that into him.
How did you and Vincent get along?
I only engaged with him the once. He was hostile towards me initially, suspicious of her, until he realized I posed no threat, after which point he was moderately civil.
What kind of a threat would a guy like you pose to a guy like Vincent?
Huh. Well, a guy like me might pose a threat to his sense of entitlement. It's not a very endearing quality in boys, is it?
Little development while you were gone. Tom's polygraph assessment came in. He had some problems with, amongst some other things, the question, did you kill her?
I don't see how this advances our position on Tom at all, Moira. The results are all over the place.
How can this not help us? We asked him the question, did you kill her? He said no. The polygraph said he lied.
He lied about a lot of things. I mean, his answers were completely inconsistent. He lied about whether or not he lived at the address that he says he lives at.
Maybe he doesn't really live there.
I'm not saying that we rule him out, but I sure as hell am not saying we rule him in. And the guy we're looking for is one ice-cold son of a bitch to do what he did to Carmela. Do you think that's Tom?
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's not evidence anyway.
Exactly.
I think we should redo the canvas with Tom's photo.
500 apartments.
I'll check with Bruce, see if we can get some additional help.
I got nobody. That's just the reality of it, Denise. Once those guys, your guys, wrap up the TTC, then you can have Rudy back in
I
a
thought
second.
they made an arrest.
When the guys wrap up the TTC.
Great.
Batteries.
Hey, you got a co-accused?
No.
Well, what happened to the first guy?
Bob. Thank you. We wanted to talk to him, all right?
You arrested him because you wanted to talk to him?
I don't think I even got a hesitation, not one. No, no, no category.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go have a conversation with Tom after all.
You drive.
Tom, we had some problems with your polygraph results on the question of your involvement. Wait, you mean if I felt responsible? That was true. I answered yes. My instincts should have alerted me to the danger she was in.
What you looking for, Tom?
My smokes.
Actually, Tom, I meant... Oh, hang on a second. There you go.
Actually, I meant, amongst other things, the question, did you kill her? You see, you said no, and the needle took a jump.
Yeah, I failed to protect her. I don't deny that. I absolutely failed to serve and protect.
Okay. Tom, that's not what the question was. The question was, did you kill her? Did you kill her?
Okay, you know the word negligence, right? You know the results of negligence? Sure, I did not stick her with a knife, but might as well have.
Okay, I say we sit him down with a shrink, or 2 or 3. Well, sodium amytal, hypnosis, whatever. I mean, that guy may have done it and not even know it.
Maybe. Is this about that man? Are you police officers?
Maybe.
There's things he won't tell you.
Yeah, I understand. You're talking about Tuesday night. That's right. Although it could have been any night for all that matters. I live upstairs, and there's a pattern to his behavior.
Look, it's just the Tuesday night that we're concerned with from about 6 o'clock on.
I always watch the news at 6 o'clock. At 6:20, he went out for a smoke. That's just before the weather comes on. And he went back inside at 6:30, just after the sports, which I don't like very much. Then I watched Hollywood Squares, followed by biography with Fred McMurray.
Oh, I love Fred McMurray.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, well, that wasn't his real name, you know, Fred McMurray.
I did not know that.
I'm not really a fan, but, you know, you learn things you didn't know about. Then, if there's nothing very special on, I turn the TV off at 9 o'clock. So I turned it off. 10 minutes later, he went back outside. 9:10. He does this. He comes and goes. He comes and goes. I'd say he's capable of anything. Yes, I saw him and I heard him. At what time was the woman killed?
Between 6:30 and 7:30.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. That would mean he was here when it happened.
Anybody see my chair?
Morning, Rudy.
Morning, Bob.
Hey, good morning.
Could be. Guess what?
What?
Got a phone call from Mindy over at Sexual Assault.
Yeah?
They have a very good suspect for the rape case.
Fantastic.
And I will read you what they have. He's a parolee from Montreal with a record on sexual assault and attempted murder. Same MO, and he fits the description.
Montreal.
Oh, he was spotted on St. Clair last week.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they're going to try and breach him for parole.
Look, guys, you need to reconsider arrest as a first response versus traditional questioning. I mean, come on.
Devin was on the phone to me an hour ago, hoping we could wrap it up today.
Devin phoned you?
This morning.
Okay. Find your chair?
Yeah, it's been prioritized.
Our guys?
I mean, I know they're busy and everything. 5 arrests.
5 now?
And 5 releases. Just under, what, 36 hours?
Busy boys.
Hey, look, there goes number 6.
Excuse me. Larry? It's Rudy's chair.
What?
That's Rudy's chair. It's prescription, and he needs it back.
Here you go, Pepper, okay?
You got nothing better to do, Bob?
Actually, Brad, yeah, I got much better things to do, but I just had to get that chair back to Rudy because Larry here seems to think that the comfort of his fat ass is more important than
Hey,
Rudy's bad back.
Bob, why don't you relax, okay? It's just a chair, pal.
No, that's not the point, Larry. It's not the point.
What is the point?
Just leave
Let
it,
it
Brad.
go.
I gotta ask.
We were having a meeting here, Bob.
The point, Brad, is that we're guests in this building, all right? These guys have got their own caseloads, and they've dropped everything to help us, and you two guys walking around shitting in the nest is just going to make it tougher for the next team that comes through here investigating a murder, all right?
Thanks a lot, Bob.
My point is respect, Brad. Respect. Is that clear enough for you? You want me to write it on the board?
Hey, come on. This isn't a tea party, it's a murder investigation.
Is it? You know what? You're right, Brad. It is a murder investigation. And speaking of which, how many people have you arrested in this investigation so far? Huh?
Oh,
5,
yeah.
6. I just went out to grab a cup of coffee, Brad. Is it up to 7 now? What are you doing? Driving around picking up every suspect you can find in the neighborhood on a faint old piece of wine?
Bob, we are all working on the same team here.
Woody, I swear to God, if this mess goes to trial, there's going to be a whole team of lawyers in the courtroom, and the very first thing out of their mouths, and you know this, is going to be, tell me, officer, before you arrested my client for first-degree murder, have you arrested anyone else? Any 2, any 3, any 4, any 5?
You have no idea the pressure we're under.
All right, these guys have driven a huge hole right through the middle of their case
He's
already.
wanted this case
they
from
can't
the very
even see
beginning.
it, and you're not doing anything to fix it.
Hey, you are out of line on this one,
I am
Bob.
gonna love hearing you guys explain 6 arrests and 5 releases at trial. And you know what? It's gonna give you lots of practice for when you have to explain it again at all the civil lawsuits. What?
All
Luck,
right,
boys.
done here, Bob.
Thanks a lot, Bob.
You got him. You got your rapist.
Great.
Caught him in the act.
Two of you, sit tight.
Montreal guy, high-rise stairwell, held a knife on her, 8-inch blade.
Where is he?
Got him downstairs.
It's nice to know arrest means something to some people.
Yeah, we tried to drag her into the storeroom, but an off-duty cop heard her scream.
Sorry, guys, he's not yours. He's looking good for our whole run, but we got him for a rape in New Brunswick the same night your girl was killed.
Well, could we get a copy of this from you?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot.
So we got no rapist, we got no crazy Tom. Terrence is having cocktails with his boyfriend, and Vincent is sitting pretty in the DJ booth. Anyone? Anyone? I mean, should we call Cleo, maybe?
Yeah, just a sec. Just a sec.
Hey. You okay? What's going on? Hey, whoa! Oh!
Oh.
Get her a glass of water. You okay?
Yeah.
What's going on, Denise?
Just, I just couldn't see for a second, that's all.
All right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel better, thank you.
Oh, Denise? Need some help here? Help?
Coming.
It's okay. It's okay. Right here. Right here.
What's going on?
You call 911. Go get a first aid kit.
You got it.
It's okay. Ambulance is on the way. All right? I'm right here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yo, this is a message to Vatican.
They're treating you all right?
And Buckingham.
Good. Listen, the case is fine. Don't worry about the case, okay? Just concentrate. Okay, so you're gonna go home tonight. Good, all right. Yeah. Well, I'll call you there.
How's she doing?
Well, apparently she's been having fainting spells for the last few weeks, so they're gonna run a battery of tests and blood and all that
That's
stuff.
probably a problem with iron. A lot of women her age get it.
I don't think it's on you.
Could be menopause. She's suffering from insomnia or
You know what?
depression.
Listen, if you're not a
cold sweat.
doctor,
I'm just saying.
Well, don't, okay? You barely know her. You've worked with her the better part of 3 days, so.
Bit defensive, are we? Look, I'm sorry. It's none of my business. You're right.
She was off for a while with cancer. Yeah, so, you know. Maybe it's iron, maybe it's menopause, maybe it's something else, because personally, I don't want to speculate.
That's pretty close, eh?
Okay, are we absolutely sure that we've eliminated everybody from within her inner circle? Because if we have, then we're going to have to broaden our
I
focus.
could look through her phone book again, see if I can reach anyone in Barbados.
Do that.
Looks like 8's their lucky number.
8?
Yeah, your Cowboys finally lassoed their bad guy. This time they're really sure.
You're not?
Marcus Lambert, I know Marcus. He gets into fights, steals, but murder? It's not impossible, all right? But it's a stretch. You got these guys out there scooping up everybody, seeing who might fit. They question what? Some 30-odd guys. 7 of them are arrested, 6 were released. Ellsworth Harry sells a little weed. You know what I mean? He carries around a Swiss pocket knife. Now, Kenny Germain, Conrad B. All right. Yeah, these two are B&E boys.
Conrad B. Why does that sound familiar?
Baptiste, Conrad Baptiste.
So why are they so hot on this Marcus character?
Got a history of violence, assault, petty theft. I mean, who knows? Maybe they got the bad guy. Maybe Tweedledee and Tweedledum over there discussed it, but you know what? They didn't ask for no opinion.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I've sort of thrown my 2 cents into that investigation, so...
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, yeah?
Here it is, a year ago. Conrad Baptiste was Vincent Marcuse. Conrad was driving. He ran a red.
So Vincent doesn't have a record. Badass Conrad does with Vincent's name in it. It's a thread. Let's go pull it. Can we get his address off you, sir?
No problem.
We start him off with the TTC, okay? Just bread and butter questions about that night. That's what he'll be expecting. Just out of nowhere, I want you to ask him, what was he doing the night before? We'll see what he does with that. That's what I'm gonna ask him about Vincent.
You know, we have these now.
Yeah, they ruined my suits. Okay.
As I told the last guys when they asked, I was downtown and stuff. HMV. Picked up Eminem's new joint.
Yeah, rap artist.
Oh. So where were you? Record store downtown someplace?
HMV.
HMV? How'd you get home?
Subway.
Subway. So, you can understand why they were here the
I
first
got
time.
off 2 stations before where it happened.
You know what? We're just trying to double-check a few things, and we can eliminate you as a suspect, no one will bother you again, okay?
There's this roti
So
place.
which station was that then? What is that?
DuPont.
There's no roadie place around DuPont? Where?
Ritz.
Ritz?
Caribbean.
You know
Richard
that place?
owns it.
Richard.
Check that place
What kind of
out.
roti did you get?
Chicken.
Anybody confirm you were there? Witnesses? Anybody?
There were a couple of people kicking around. That's all I know. I don't pay attention too much to people.
What time was that, getting the roti?
10, 10:15, thereabouts in that general range.
What about the night before?
The night before. Why? What does that matter?
Where were you the night before?
You know Vincent Marcuse, right?
Why? What did he say?
You know him, right?
You mean who he is?
No. I mean, like, to talk to him.
Yeah, we hang.
Do you know Carmela Floyd, Vincent's girlfriend?
Vincent had a lot of hoes.
Carmela Floyd is the girl that was murdered the other night. Vincent never mentioned Carmela to you?
Might have. But nothing that comes to mind.
So, where were you that night?
Movie. Wesley Snipes.
What time was that?
6:30 to 10.
Long movie.
I sat through it twice.
That good, eh?
I pulled Conrad's old file. Seems the last time he was arrested, he made 2 phone calls from here. One to Vincent Marcuse's record store, and the other one to a Julia Jackman. Girlfriend, I think.
I heard of Carmela like her name. That's it, okay? I don't see Conrad no more. I knew him. Like I knew him years ago. If he did something, it's nothing to do with me.
We can help you if you're in trouble.
Oh, you can help. I seen how you guys help. By murdering black kids, murdering our
You know,
relatives.
this angry young black woman thing is really exciting, but what's your point?
What? Who the hell do you think you
Listen,
are?
Juliet, have you had any recent contact with Conrad?
Okay. Juliet, it is a problem if you know something and you're not telling us.
I don't know nothing. You hearing me or not? I got nothing to say.
No, I heard you. Okay. Anything comes to mind, do be sure to contact us.
I got nothing to tell you.
Go. Want to get a coffee?
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye. Hey, Carmela's swoobs all came back negative. But check this out. Pubic hair found on her clothing is consistent with Terrence Chesney.
I hate it when people lie to me. So obviously we've got a problem here, Terrence, because that's not how you described your relationship. So you lied. What else
No,
did you lie
I
about?
didn't lie. Look, I didn't mean to lie. Look, I don't remember what I wasn't exactly 100% that day, okay?
Okay, Terrence, I'm going to ask you this one more time for the record. Where were you on the night of Carmela's murder? Because the last time we talked about this, you said you were with your boyfriend.
I was. We were painting. Apartment 306. The tenants were there if you need corroboration.
Oh, we do, and we will.
Okay.
Get that, 306?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody know you were seeing Carmela?
Yeah, we tried to be discreet. Okay, but Vincent,
Vincent?
Yeah.
Vincent Marcuse?
Yeah. He walked in on us once. Right? He didn't see anything, actually. We had our clothes on and stuff, but...
How'd he react?
He had like this smile on his face, you know? I never could read that guy.
Hey.
Hi.
So, what'd they say?
Low iron.
Don't lie to me, I'm a cop, you know.
It's low iron. It's great.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
Have a seat. I'll fill you in where you
Okay.
are. Well, we're stalled.
I can see that, Bob.
I was reading Moira's notes. And there's one thing here that sticks out. The Juliet Jackman. That file? She has a fear of Conrad thing happening.
Yeah, she was a bit of a wall.
Sometimes you have to hit a wall more than once.
You can't do nothing for me.
More than you can do for yourself, huh? Sitting here waiting, what good's that gonna do?
Who says I'm waiting?
I knew this guy. He used to scare the shit right out of me.
That's what you do. Shoot him.
I had him arrested. After the third time he beat me.
I come home. I've been away a week. I come home and I find he's been crashing here, going through my stuff.
Any idea why? He can come back anytime.
He'd come back here, he's looking for trouble.
Or bringing it. That's what guys like him do. They like to tangle you in their shit. Or just keep you real scared.
I'm not scared.
Neither was Carmela. Right?
You saying you found me off Conrad's file?
Phone call he made to you last time he was arrested.
So you could have just come up here, gone through the place on a suspicion?
Yeah, if we thought we had cause. Yeah, we'd need a warrant to search, but you bet. And there wouldn't have been anything that you could have said about it.
You might not want to. It's got like
A lot of blood.
Like,
Is this Conrad's jacket?
I don't know. I don't recognize it. It was just here, in the cupboard. Could be Conrad's, could be Vincent's.
Vincent was here?
No, but he gives stuff to Conrad. Money, sometimes clothes.
They were close, huh?
Yeah, well, they're cousins, right?
I'm gonna have to call this in, okay?
So you could have, like, done so anyways, right?
Yeah. Thank you. We submitted the jacket. We're waiting for the results. But what we really need now is surveillance on Baptiste for the next 48 hours.
The surveillance team is tied up with the TTC case.
I thought the TTC case was wrapped up, Woody.
The suspect was alibied. I thought I asked you to hold my calls. Oh, okay. Just tell him I'll be with him in a second.
Woody, Conrad Baptiste is a violent offender. He has an unsubstantiated alibi, and he hid a blood-soaked jacket. Now, I don't think I need to tell you what the implications are.
I know what the implications are.
So we should get priority.
And I know what the priorities are, too. Let me remind you, I'm responsible for all the investigations going on in this office, not just yours. Get your blood results, and then we'll talk about priorities. Yes, Devin?
This is pretty pathetic. Pretty sad. This is ridiculous. How much more evidence do they need, Bob?
It's not Carmela's blood on the jacket. We got on surveillance. Simple as
Bob, how can you be okay with this?
I drink a lot of beer. You guys want to go for some coffee?
Sure.
You know the place down the street there? I'll see you there in 5 minutes, okay?
Hey, Bob.
Oh, hey, Gail. How you doing?
Oh, you know.
Oh, TTC, eh?
Busy, busy. What's going on with you these
Oh,
days?
same old, same old. You know, we got that girl stabbed in the stairwell. And... None of the trouble your readers about.
Preferential treatment of victims by the media may well be a fact, but we cannot afford even the appearance that this is happening on the force. I trust that this was not your intention, Bob.
That's outrageous. Gail spotted me and she asked me about our case as opposed to the,
TTC?
Yeah.
And you said what?
I told her the truth. I said, yeah, it's a struggle, what with the cutbacks and everything, and obviously she had a hidden agenda.
So this Gail, this reporter, she didn't give you some sense of where she was going?
No. I mean, I confirmed that cases do get prioritized for various reasons, you know, nature of the case, and there's nothing she didn't already know.
So, discrimination against women, that's her phrase.
Systemic discrimination against women, yeah. I told her that one was a minefield, but obviously it jumped out at her. You know, what with the discrepancy in the coverage in the newspapers, and got an older male, public servant, public place, as opposed to young woman, died in a stairwell. I mean, neither one is any more dead than the other, and neither killing is any more horrendous, so I guess it just struck a chord.
All right, so, case itself, how's it going?
Well, it's tough. It's a tough one. I mean, it's very cold, very planned. We have no idea what the motive could be, as opposed to the TTC case, where obviously the motive is robbery, and we had a couple of good leads. But we're thin on the ground, though. We told Woody the other day if we had 2 days surveillance, we'd probably have this in the bag by now.
"48-hour surveillance. Well, normally that would not be a problem, but I think you know, Bob, as we all know, that these are not normal circumstances. So here's what I'm going to do. If the jacket blood matches Carmela's, then maybe we have something to discuss.
Yeah, that's what Woody said.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you, Deputy.
Bob, you want to give me a minute? Have a seat. I took you into my confidence, but I don't quite know how to read this action. You must have known what kind of a shitstorm you were stirring up.
I'm just trying to do my job, Devin.
Well, it's not a good way to keep it. All right, that's it. This isn't gonna happen again, right?
Yes, Doctor. No, I understand. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, too. Okay, thank you. The blood on the jacket is not Carmela's. So that kills our shot at surveillance.
Shit. Well, it's got to be somebody's blood.
Detective Kozlowski. Yeah, just a second.
McGoogan. Oh, for the funeral, absolutely. That will not be a problem. All right, then. Bye-bye. It's her aunt.
You going to a funeral?
She wants to pick up some clothes for Carmela.
How this would look on her? What do you think?
Lovely.
Last clothes she'll wear. I've never had to do this before.
Such a beautiful smile. Do you know who this is?
Oh, that was our first boyfriend here. I can't remember his name. She never dated many black men after him.
Why is that?
I can't say for certain. Little bit wanting to leave that world, the islands, behind. Her father was white. Whether that was part, her being drawn back to here.
Those photos showed me that Terrence isn't the anomaly. Vincent is.
How so?
He gets Carmela to go out. He tells all his buddies she doesn't go out with blacks except for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then he finds her screwing a white again, a gay white. On top of that, she dumps him. So he gets his crazy cousin the whacker, makes it look like Psycho Tom's our boy.
Had yourself a little time to think, eh?
A little.
What do you think?
Sounds good to me. I think we need to heat Vincent up to know for sure.
Huh?
Definitely.
Hope you guys aren't expecting a confession.
Oh, a reaction.
Mistake, maybe?
Go get him.
Girl get 3/4 and she still want the rest of me. Girl undress me till she want impress me. Giddy up me, keep it, girl them say me so.
What's going on? Toronto's finest.
Thanks.
It's always a pleasure, man.
Mind if we ask you a few more questions?
Go ahead. Hey, Vincent, how about turning that down a little bit, huh? Thank you.
Comrade ever get violent around you?
Conrad, who, what? Which Conrad?
Your cousin.
Not that I have ever seen. I don't know.
You're aware, though, he was arrested for assault, spent a little time?
Did he? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, you may be right. I don't know, you know? I never seen him get on that way. You got a phone I could use? Go ahead, man. Go over there. Just push down. You got to wait for him?
Yeah. So, what's your clientele?
A little bit of everything, you know? You just gotta like to dance, have a good time, just enjoy yourself, you know? It's my face right there.
I mean, you know, black, white.
Everything.
Black and white. That's cool.
Everything.
Cool.
You like that?
Yeah. I mean, you know, half the time you end up in places with your own, just a little stale.
You don't like your own.
It's just it's the same old show, you know? I mean, you're looking for something new, something different. Trust me, I'm sure the girls here find you fine and stuff, but Vincent, boy, oh boy, ain't nothing new.
And that's what Camilla's problem was, you see? She wanted to go and find something new. And you see what happens, right?
What? What, she end up with the wrong kind of guy? It's hard to imagine what kind of man would need a knife to touch a woman. No?
Touch her, what do you mean?
She wasn't robbed. No, the evidence points to a sexual attack.
There's a lot of nasty customers around there.
Yeah. None come to mind?
Let me tell you something. I as a man, all right? If something came to mind, you think I'd be standing right here? I'm gonna deal with him.
I don't know. Would you?
So where are we at?
Done, I think. Good day.
Have a nice day.
Donna tell me say them honey, use them finger in a me back.
So?
I don't know. I had him there for a minute, but I think he sniffed out the road I was going. Shit.
Okay, let's run Conrad's photos of Camilla's building.
You're kidding, right?
No. He is our weakest link. Let's go put a fire under him.
How?
We put him on wires.
It's gonna be pretty hard to put them on wires when we don't have surveillance.
Well, what else do we have, Bob?
We are greatly relieved by the arrest of Mr. Jameson Riggs, and yes, we look forward to a successful prosecution.
Rudy, can I take out your pins? Can I put my case pins up?
Yeah, please do. Get that nightmare out of my face. Yeah, I thought these cowboys are never gonna stop. You know, there's gotta be a point, no? When you've arrested everyone you can legitimately arrest.
Hey, you'd figure, eh?
At least we're back in the neighborhood.
Okay. So, I'm outside. Conrad is here. And Juliet Jackman. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Hey, you guys. Come here for a sec, please.
What's up?
Look at this. This is the subway line, all right? Juliet lives here. Conrad lives here. Conrad hides his bloody jacket at Juliet's. It's not Conrad's blood in the jacket, and it's not Carmela's. Well, it's gotta be somebody's blood.
Right.
Okay? The TTC is right here.
Hey, doctor, it's Bob Kozlowski. Good. Listen, do you still have the blood chart from the TTC victim? Okay, good. I need you to do a comparison. I want you to compare that with the blood chart from the jacket we sent you. Yeah. Okay, good. Thanks. I'll be on my cell. Guys. Yeah, I'll see you in the boardroom. We need to speak to you about your arrest.
Bob, it's over, man. We got a confession.
Well,
right?
we think there may be some new evidence that you might like to hear.
You're starting to piss me off, you know?
Well, then you'll be really pissed off if he decides to take his confession back, won't you?
We built a case, guys, all right?
Oh, I must use special bricks. Oh, you checked out Conrad Batiste, right?
Yeah, we checked him out. He had an alibi.
You check it out? You kidding?
We're saying we think you've got the wrong guy.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but this is what? This is your first murder investigation, right? And this is what, your 8th or 9th?
Yeah. That's right, Larry. Between the three of us, it's our 61st. Kozlowski. Yes, doctor. They're right here. Larry?
Yeah?
Forensics. I need to talk to you.
Simpson. No. What? There's some new evidence. One that I have nothing to do with these murders. You gotta keep passing it. Oh, white boy. It's a nice suit, huh? Punk.
Say it again.
Anything interesting?
Yeah, some cracks, some dope, a bloody shirt.
In that.
Were we looking for a knife with a chip off the tip or something like that?
Large knife.
Large enough.
Do you?
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Rudy. You're welcome.
Okay, TTC case. I really don't know what to say about the TTC case. It's nice to see you have some hard evidence on your 9th arrest, but it does kind of make me want to ask a question. Like, what in the Christ were you guys thinking? I'm sorry, maybe that's too strong a word. Thinking! What is this? Shut up! You got 8 arrests here and 8 releases. 8 arrests, 8 releases. A certain symmetry there, right? The result is nothing! The lawsuits for wrongful arrest that could result from this garbage. I don't even want to think. All right. Larry is going back to the hold-up squad. And Brad will be returning to fraud. And that's effective immediately. We're done here.
Okay, I need you to understand, Conrad, that this isn't personal, all right? I don't know you, and you don't know me, but we've got some very important things to talk about here, and to start with, I just want you to listen, okay? Don't say anything, just sit there and listen, all right?
All right.
Okay. Now, right now, I figure you're sitting there thinking to yourself, I'm facing 2 counts of first-degree murder, and even if I'm convicted on both counts, I'm only gonna serve 1 25-year term. But I think there's something you haven't thought about, Conrad, okay? And this is important. Because of your dangerous and violent behavior, we have got to recommend to the Crown that you be declared a dangerous offender.
Dangerous offender, what does that mean?
It means you go away forever, Conrad. It means you are not fit to live in society. You are locked down forever.
Okay? Now, you don't want that, but we don't know why you killed Carmela. And here's the really, really important point now, Conrad. They don't have to prove why you killed Carmela in order to have you convicted.
In fact, it's going to be easier to have you declared a dangerous offender if Carmela's death remains a senseless and unprovoked attack.
You still with us, Conrad? Conrad, you may hold a card here that could help you with all this dangerous offender stuff. Can you think of anything that you could do to help yourself here?
What do you want to know?
We just want the truth. Why you killed Carmela.
And what if I said someone told me to kill her?
That would be a card. But we'd need more than just you saying it.
You know, every bro they caught within a mile of that place, they've been charging. It's just freaking madness.
You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. How you gonna say it's madness? Boy, you pick up the phone and you call me talking this shit. Obviously, they must got you on something, though.
They got shit.
They got you on something because you here. Everybody else is gone.
You gotta help me out, Vincent.
Am I a lawyer? Huh?
I gotta get bailed.
Keep it down there. Shut up, man.
I'm flipping in here. You gotta help me out.
You're my blood, all right? And you know there's nothing I wouldn't do for you if I could, all right? I can't do nothing for you right now because of your stupid actions. You are public enemy number one.
Because I'm helping you.
What the hell's wrong with you? Why are you acting? Come here. What's up, love? Why you acting like this, man? Why they rough you up or something? What's going on? What's the problem?
No.
What's wrong?
They know about Carmela.
What do you mean? She's dead, I know. What?
They know you told me to do it.
What? And why would they think something like that, man?
Evidence they got.
What you been saying? You've been saying
Not
something
me.
stupid, dog. You've been going around
Maybe that
saying
white boy you caught freaking Carmela.
Since this happened, you've been smart. You've been keeping your head on. You know you don't have to say anything.
When I did it?
Excuse me?
When I did it. Look, they're on to you.
Conrad, what are you trying to do here, man? What kind of game you playing, blood?
You want me to tell
On
the
to me?
cops?
On to me,
You
B?
want me to tell the cops that you told me to do it?
Shut up, man. I don't want you to say something like that. No.
You help me out. Or I can go and I can tell the cops you told me to do it. You want me to do that?
No, I don't want you to do that. Listen here. You need to get yourself together, all right?
Don't tell me to get my shit together.
Shut up. Just cool yourself, no, man. Just ease.
Don't tell me to ease. This is your shit. I want to know you told me to do it.
What happened? You find the wire?
What the hell is that, Conrad? Didn't make you do nothing.
Vincent, they made me do it.
On to me. Conrad, what kind of freaking game you playing here, man? What do you
want me to tell the cops you told me to do it?
Excuse me? What'd you say? Say that again?
You help me out, and I go tell the cops.
No. You haven't given me enough.
What more do you need?
Evidence.
Come on, we've got Conrad on tape saying you want me to go to the police and tell them you made me do it, and Vincent says, no, I don't want you to do that.
Yes, Robert, we have him making the statement. Now, do you want to go into court with me while I try to assert what it was his statement meant? Did he mean, no, don't go to the cops and tell them the truth, or no, don't go to the cops and tell them a stupid lie? I'm sorry, it's not enough. I need something more, something resembling evidence.
I think it's pretty evident.
Bob, Constance is right. There's not enough evidence. Let it go.
Listen, Bob.
Oh, hey, Deputy, I was just leaving.
No problem. I won't keep you. I just wanted to say thanks for your instincts in dealing with the complications of the TTC case. Just goes to what we were saying, the importance of having experienced officers around. 2 murders, 1 killer. From where I'm sitting, that's 100%.
Well, that's 50% from where I'm sitting, but I guess that's where you and I are different.
You get the hand in both. The thing is, the public sees our diligence. We can't stop murder, but we can bring a little justice.
Good night, Deputy. DJ in the caravan, eh?
Not really. I am going away to the islands on tour. Out of here. Goodbye.
You know, the case is going to stay open, Vincent. I see little bits of stuff will keep drifting in. After a while, people lose their fear, and then people remember all sorts of things.
I'm glad you guys are committed.
Yeah, we are committed when a young woman like Carmela is killed by such trash.
Judge not lest ye be judged. All right.
How about thou shalt not kill?
Have a nice trip.